Hello everyone, welcome to JavaScript Fundamentals tutorial. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you arithmetic operators in JavaScript and how to use them. So the arithmetic operators include addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, increment, decrement, modulo, and floor division. So let's go ahead and preview our browser. So we have previewed our web page and it looks like this, showing the things we are going to be learning. So without wasting much time, I have gone ahead to include my JavaScript file, and I have already included some code in the JavaScript file. So the first code is declaration code, so which allows me to declare variables. I have declared about 4 different variables: a, b, I, and result. So each of these variables have values except for the result, which is undefined. The first thing I'm going to work with, the first operator I'm going to look at with you, is the addition operator. So this works more like your mathematical addition. So we have a plus b, which means 15 plus 7. So it's going to give us a result in the console. Let's look at our browser to investigate those results. For me to display my console, I will click on this ellipse and go over to more tools and then developer tools. Now you can see that 15 plus 7 gives me 22. So let's look at the next one. I'll go ahead and comment this because I don't need it again, right? I'll comment this and let me show you this one, subtraction. So this again works like arithmetic subtraction, whereby you subtract 7 from 15. And guess what this should give you? Is going to give you 8. So as you can see here. Alright. I'll work on the next one, which is multiplication. I'm doing this very fast because of time. Multiplication, just like multiplication in mathematics. So you can see 15 times 7 is 105. The next one is division. And division is also the same with mathematics. So it's going to give me a floating point value, which means it will include a kind of remainder. So 15 divided by 7 should be about 2 point something. So you can say 2.14 and you have a lot of numbers after the decimal point. Okay, so that's for division. And the increment, I will take my time to explain this because this actually is very important for you to understand. Now, originally, I have the value of I to be 3 in this case, as you can see. And here, what I'm doing is that anytime you perform an increment, which is simply just having I, then you include double plus sign. All right. The moment this is done, it's more like you are saying you want to reassign to I whatever that was an I plus 1. So is anytime you have I plus plus, is going to increment the original value of I by 1. So adding 1 to it, in this case, I'm going to get 4 because the original value is 3. So let's investigate to confirm our prediction. So as you can see, 3 plus 1 is 4. Right? Okay. So for decrement, it also works in a similar way, except that instead of increasing by 1, it decreases by 1. So if you do not want to write I plus plus, you can actually write I equals I minus 1. So you want to subtract whatever 1 from whatever the value of I is, right? So the original value is 3, of course. So what we need to do is that when we subtract 1 from 3, guess what we should get? That should be a 2. So let's confirm. As you can see, that's what we have. Okay. So for the modular division is a kind of division that returns the remainder. So say for instance, we want to divide 15 by 7, which we have here because A is 15 and B is 7. And when we go over here to actually look at this, we have like more like 15 divided by 7, get the remainder and give it to us as the result. So that's what this is actually doing here. So when you divide 15 by 7, you will discover that you have 2 remainder 1. So in that case, we are not going to concentrate on 2, but we are going to pick the 1, which is the remainder. Let's confirm this explanation on the browser. So as you can see, 15 mod 7 is 1. So remainder after dividing 15 by 7 is 1. Now, the next and the last arithmetic operator we're going to work on is the floor division. This floor division is more like a kind of function that comes with JavaScript. That's the math function that comes with JavaScript. So it's like something we need to include our whatever value we get from our division as an argument. So say we want to perform normal division, or maybe you have a number, okay, whatever the number is. So what we need to do is that the floor is technically like getting a value. That value could be a result of an expression. In this case, this is a division expression, or simply a number that's a floating point number. But what we are targeting is that anytime you use the floor function, it is going to convert whatever that is here to only the whole number part of it. Just like when we divided 15 by 7 in the case of mode, we got a 1. In this case, that's a remainder. But in this case, we are not going to get a 1, we are going to get a whole number, which is 2. So without regarding whatever, we are not going to round anything. So we are not going to round whether it's 2.5, we're not going to round it to 3, whether it is 5.8, we are not going to round it to 6. It's going to simply be 5 in this case. So let's investigate this and confirm what we have. So as you can see, we have, I think I'm using the wrong thing. Okay, so let me just put this expression right. Okay, I'm going to put the expression right. This is going to be, okay, math.flow. All right, so math.flow gives us yes 2. So if we do it this way again, I want to actually show you something. Console.log.results, including results. Let's remove this to 2.8 or 3.8. 3.8. So if we get 3.8, guess what we should get as our value? We're going to get 3, not 4. So it's not going to actually round it up. Take note of that. The floor doesn't round it up, and the floor can take an expression. In the case of this, that's A divided by B, or it can actually take a number. So just like 3.8. The idea is that the expression evaluates to a number because A divided by B will give you a number, and the number also, of course, is what the flow acts on. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have learned how to make use of arithmetic operators in JavaScript. And moving forward, we are going to be doing more exercises at the end of our fundamental series. So that's where we are going to incorporate what we have learned so far to express ourselves as real web developers. So thank you for watching. Ensure to subscribe, like, and share. We'll meet in our next tutorial. Bye.